Hi guys, in this one I'm going to go over the first snipe army of Town Hall 11, the lightning snipe. Alright, so these examples are going to be against Town Hall level 15. Town Hall 16 may still be a little bit too hard at Town Hall 11, so we're just going to do Town Hall 15 and below for this type of army for 2 stars. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the army for this. The general army is going to be your queen with the giant arrow, your minion prince with the dark orb, and your warden with the fireball. 7 electro dragons, 1 hound, 2 baby dragons, 9 lightning, 1 rage, 2 lightning and clink castle, a blimp, and 11 super goblins. Alright, now let's go ahead and get into an example. Alright, so here's the tricky part about sniping Town Hall 15s. You have the poison tower to worry about. The poison tower, if there is one next to the town hall, what you have to do is you have to make sure it doesn't trigger, because if it triggers, it'll defeat any troops you were using to get to town hall. So if you see one of these near the town hall, you need a freeze spell. This tower is invisibility, and what it does is when it triggers, it makes things invisible for a short time. Now, its trigger state is whenever something within its range takes damage, it will trigger. So you can trigger this with the giant arrow or the dark orb. Anytime you see an invisibility tower near the town hall, this is what you want to do. You want to trigger it prematurely and then have it dealt with. Now, these spell towers, after their spells are triggered, they have a cooldown in the amount of time it takes them to set up another spell, so triggering it once only buys you so much time. Due to that, you need to get your town hall phase done fairly quickly after you get the giant arrow or dark orb to trigger it, as far as invisibility spell towers go. Now, the next thing is traps. Anytime you see something like this, there's probably a lot of traps here because there's a lot of empty space at Town Hall. This is a problem for many snipe armies, and it is actually very common with competitive bases to trap the Town Hall a lot. If the spell towers are on rage, it's nothing you have to worry about. With the giant arrow, what you want to focus on is you want to get 1 or 2 air defenses down and any sweepers that are facing a direction you don't want them to face. So in this case, we want to have the giant arrow go to this air defense to the sweeper, hit somewhere over here so it triggers the invisibility tower in this air defense if we can. With the lightning, you want to take out any remaining air defenses after your giant arrow hits. It's 4 lightning per air defense. And the last thing is that these builder huts heal defenses. So soon after you do the giant arrow, if you're planning on getting any air defenses out, you need to use the lightning on them very soon after. Do not delay, because these builder huts will heal the air defense back up and you will have to use extra lightning to take it down, which might be too many. Alright, so let's watch the example. So to do this, we are going to start the queen from here. We're not doing it up here because the minion prince is up here and we won't be able to do the giant arrow. So we are getting this air defense, that sweeper, and triggering the invisibility tower, using 1 lightning to get down this air defense, 4 lightnings on this one, 4 lightnings on this one. Now this sets up for the hound part of the blimp travel, so the hound can protect the blimp while it travels. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do the hound and have the blimp go. And then once the blimp gets close, we are going to rage the super goblins. Now if they're in the same compartment, you are pretty much fine as long as there's no traps. And as you can see, we managed to do that before this invisibility tower recharged. This will most likely end up pulling the CC, so you need to be quick with the electro dragons. If you are sniping a base and you see a lot of buildings like this is great for electro dragons if they are too bases apart makes it a lot more difficult for Electro Dragons to work. So depending on how easy it is to get value, you might want to do your Electro Dragon part first or second. And this one is good to do it second because you can get lots of value quickly, but if they were 2 spots apart, you would want to do them first. And the reason for that is because the Eagle Artillery will activate, and after it activates, it makes it harder to get value. So here, as you can see, we are just going to place the Electro Dragons around the only 3 left. Our Eagle Artillery is going to activate. Whenever it activates, whatever you have left in your army, get it on the field quickly, because the Eagle Artillery cannot attack all of them. So if you have them all working on the field at the same time, you will get the most value after it's activated that way. After that, make sure to use your remaining heroes and baby dragons. And if you get enough, you should be able to easily secure a 2-star. Here in this example, I didn't have the fireball on my warden, but if I did, I would be able to take out this section with the fireball. Alright, that's going to be it for this one.